Let's get cooking, cooking with Amy.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I have a really fun recipe that I think the whole family will love. We love lasagna. I mean, who doesn't like lasagna? But it can be kind of a hassle to make. It also is expensive to make. Well, you know what? I decided that this is easier and just as good. My family loves it. It's my baked ravioli casserole, and you can actually throw it together in minutes. Very, very kid-friendly, and like I said, easy breezy. So I'm starting out with 1 pound of lean ground beef that I'm just frying up and cooking it till it's crumbly and no longer pink. If you're trying to lighten up a little bit, you could also use ground turkey. That would work just fine. Now I want to season up the ground beef with a little bit of garlic salt. That's going to give it some nice garlicky flavor. And then I've got 1 jar of your favorite marinara or spaghetti sauce, whatever's on sale. So one of the nice big jars. And then there's always this leftover sauce in the jar. The recipe calls for 1.25 cups of water. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, 1.25 cups. Give it a shake, and this is going to get every little last bit of that spaghetti sauce out of that jar. Great little tip. And now our jar is all ready for recycling. Love that. Okay, so I'm just going to heat the marinara sauce and the beef for a minute or so, and I'm going to get to work on the rest of the casserole. So I've got a nice big 9x13 casserole dish, and you really want to spray this well with cooking spray. This is a perfect weeknight casserole, or sometimes we'll do it on the weekends and, you know, do a movie night, and it's cheaper than takeout pizza too. So now we're going to start layering. I've got a nice big bag, about a 24-ounce bag of frozen cheese ravioli. Or you could try some of the different flavored of ravioli too. And I'm just going to scatter that on the bottom of my casserole dish, about half of it. And you don't need to cook it. You can just pull it out of the freezer, let it thaw just a little bit. All right, so now we've got our ravioli. We're going to take half of this marinara sauce with the ground beef and ladle that like you would lasagna over the top of our ravioli. This is also wonderful for potlucks. All right, now a little bit of shredded mozzarella cheese over the top of that. And then more ravioli, again, goes right over the top. The rest of that sauce. And once again, more cheese on the top. So you get the same idea of lasagna. It's just a lot easier, and that cheese ravioli, you don't have to boil the lasagna noodles, you don't have to use the ricotta cheese. So on top of this goes the rest of your mozzarella cheese, and then I do some crunch. I basically take some crushed up croutons, so if I'm serving a salad that night, I use just some of the garlic croutons, crush those on top, and a little bit of wonderful melted butter in there, and then Parmesan cheese on top of that. And this goes into the oven. It's a very quick bake, 350, takes about a half hour, 40-45 minutes until the top is golden and bubbly and that cheese melts and the ravioli heats through. Serve this with a nice big salad and garlic bread, and you've got yourself one heck of a really delicious dinner. So here you go. It's my baked ravioli casserole. It's a winner, I promise. Recipes on the website. You can also pick it up at any area festival foods. Enjoy. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.